Shabbat Shalom, L'chaim, L'chaim. This week's Torah portion here in Israel is Pinchas, and Chutz La'aretz it's Balak. The Torah portion opens with the story of Pinchas, which is basically that Pinchas kills Zimri and Cosbi being a Midianite princess, and Zimri being the prince of the tribe of Shimon. And he stops the whole plague that was going on. And then there's the story as well in this week's Torah portion of the daughters of Tzlafchad. And there's the famous parsha which we read every day, which is about the korbanot of the daily sacrifices, as well as some of the moedim and other sacrifices. And I mean, I did a lot of research about this week's Torah portion, but nothing really spoke out to me, so I sat and thought about it for a bit, and what did speak to me was the idea of faith and how I see it manifest in this week's Torah portion. And the way I see it come is that if you look at Pinchas and the situation he was in, he was standing there, and Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron HaKohen were both kind of weeping. It says they were weeping because there's a plague going on and they didn't really know what to do. There's corruption in their society. And Pinchas looked around and he saw that no one was doing anything, and he picked up a spear and he went and he solved the problem. Similarly, you see with the daughters of Tzlafchad that they saw everyone getting their Yerusha, everyone was getting their inheritance, and they said, this isn't right. And they went to Moshe and they said, this isn't right, we should get a portion as well for our father. And he didn't know what to do, so he went and asked HaShem, and HaShem told him, yeah, they're right, they should get inheritance, and they set a precedent. And so the way I understood it and how I connect this to faith is that, for me personally, something I experienced this week is sometimes one door closes, and the door that you're heading to also ends up closing. And you kind of find yourself in no man's land, stuck between two closed doors, and you try to think, how does this make sense? And really what Hashem is trying to do is he's trying to guide you somewhere, He's not going to just show you where to go, but he's going to close off where he doesn't want you to go. And we get so frustrated because we think, oh, that's what I was supposed to do, and now I'm not doing it, and, it doesn't make sense. Why is Hashem doing this? And we get stuck on asking why, as opposed to what else am I missing? And I believe that this is the idea of emunah. And from what I studied this week, it says there are two main beliefs. One is that everything is good. Even this bad situation I'm in right now is also good. And the other belief is that this situation right now is not good. It's bad. But it will be good in the future. So, it's a point for thought, food for thought. Whichever you might believe in, or you can talk to your friends or your family and find out what they believe in. But this idea of sometimes you feel stuck, like Pinchas, and you realize, there's something that needs to be done here. What am I missing? And you find it. And that's really what Hashem was trying to push you to do this whole time, to get you to realize something about yourself, to get you to realize what is needed in society, and who is going to do it is you. That's why these doors are closing, so you can find that out. So, B'ezrat Hashem, I hope that we can all be blessed this coming week and all the weeks to come, to see the signs and to see closed doors as opportunities to find out what we're really meant to do, what our tafkid really is. B'ezrat Hashem, we shall be blessed with a peaceful and happy Shabbos, and we should grow in Amunah constantly.